they refused to print it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just read you this quote. It's on November 8th, 1975. This deals with regionalism, and it's in the Communist Daily World, their journal. And the article is by a fellow by the name of Zeitlin, a communist. And it's entitled Planning as Socialism's Trademark, in which he states the following. Cities in industrially advanced countries develop complex economic, social, and political interaction. In this process, major cities tend to consolidate neighboring smaller cities and settlements into metropolitan regions. Rationally, metropolitan regions should constitute governmental units having comprehensive planning and administrative powers within their boundaries. In our country, the United States, rival capitalist groups jealously guarding their special prerogatives have rigidly maintained the traditional boundaries. Folks, we've got to continue to rigidly maintain them, boundaries of states and counties, while national economic and social development has created metropolitan regions that overlap those boundaries. He goes on to say, we have no regional government and no comprehensive regional planning to speak of. Regional government and planning remain concepts our urban scholars and planners have long advocated in vain. In socialist countries, metropolitan regions enjoy metropolitan regional government and comprehensive planning. Of the many regions on the vast territory of the Soviet Union, the Moscow region commands special attention, for it has been since the revolution the country's economic and political center.
And that's what Agenda 21 is, and they all admit it, and they're getting rid of the sheriff's departments all over the country. They've got unelected regional. We now have the 10 FEMA regions with 10 governor council under Homeland Security openly. I mean, and you're right, Charlotte, they are now moving at warp speed ahead of the engineered financial collapse.
Let me read this last thing he says, which is laughable. He says, 1975, this communist writer, the economic and functional efficiencies and the social benefits that comprehensive national, regional, and city planning make possible in socialist society explain the Soviet Union's enormous and rapid economic and social progress. End quote. Okay, look, folks, I have not been able to get this published in the media ever since I put it into a letter in 1975. This is regional government. This is what's going in right now. Now, in Maine, I knew that this was going to happen, but sometimes you just have to let it happen. I'm so happy I'm on with you, Alex, right now. I want all of your listeners to understand that this is the plan to take us down into a communist form of government with a planned economy. This is the government section, the government business section, the merger of government and business, regional government. The other section is education, with a school to work. They go together.
And that's the big secret, is that communism, collectivism, has been created on record by the mega banks. They want to get rid of their competition and suck everything offshore where they're above the law. This is economic war. We are under full-bore attack right now.
Oh, yeah, and really we are. And it's all happening. I honestly think it's happening mostly the last 2 weeks. Because the DiLorenzo education plan, which the kids are going to graduate at 14 or 21, that you ask yourself how good an education that could be. It's that way because it's school to work, okay? That plus, and that comes out of Europe. We have an Office of Economic Cooperation Development plan. These links are in that article, Death of Free Will. You have to click on the 4 links are vital for people.
Absolutely. Stay there, Charlotte. The bankers are taking over right now. Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, Go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today.
Is it really possible to get out of debt without payment plans or attorneys? 18 years ago, we developed a program that has made thousands debt-free in just 90 days. It's called Zero Debt in 90 Days, and it works for all credit card debt, medical bills, even collection lawsuits.
When I first joined, I was being sued. So I used the program methods, and after filing one piece of paper, the collection lawsuit was dismissed.
With Zero Debt in 90 days, your success is guaranteed in writing. There is no other program of its kind. Don't be alone when creditors gang up on you. Let our team of experts provide the resources to fight back and stop creditors in only 90 days, guaranteed. Prevent wage garnishments, bank levies, and stop collection calls with our proven program. Call Zero Debt in 90 days now, 800-477-9256, and ask for free information from an expert who also completed our program. 800-477-9256 or ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com. 800-477-9256 or ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com. In a coming-apart world, you need something to keep it tied together. That something is Atwood Rope, the highest quality rope made in the USA, from exotic braids for military, rescue, arborists, shipyards, tow line, or boating. Quality rope at affordable prices you and your customers can depend on. Find a dealer or shop online at atwoodrope.net. Enter promo code RADIO to receive 100 feet of 550 paracord free with purchase. Atwood Rope, working to keep the world tied together.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Men, take control of your prostate health without the risk of nasty side effects with Prostate Secure. Early detection, regular prostate exams, and PSA tests are a must for men over 40. Listen, if you have symptoms of an enlarged prostate but don't want to take a drug with possible nasty side effects, or if you're over 40, then use Prostate Secure, a natural dietary supplement for men. Prostate Secure is a scientifically formulated blend of clinically significant amounts of natural ingredients. It brings together the most powerful plant sterols like beta-cytosterol and saw palmetto, along with antioxidants such as vitamin D3, resveratrol, and lycopene to support good prostate health, proper urinary flow, function, and more. Check out prostatesecure.com. Order online and save 10% with promo code SAVE10 or call 1-800-239-9432. That's 800-239-9432. Or visit prostatesecure.com. Take control of your prostate health naturally with Prostate Secure.
Charlotte Iserbyt in the Foreign Service, number 2, at the Department of Education, the head of policy. This is not a conspiracy theory. And she graciously has put her entire book free online, and we'll tell you how to check that out. She sold out of hard copies, so it's out of print now, Deliberate Dumbing Down of America. But if you just type into the search engine, The Deliberate Dumbing Down, you'll see the PDF of it everywhere. She's written for us The Death of Free Will, Part 1. It's a lengthy full paper with graphics and documents and exhibits. And we've just posted a fraction of it at Infowars.com. And then below we have the PDF to the entire new paper that she's written. And this isn't a game. Look, the freedom's over. The party's over. We're fighting real criminal takeover that's scientific. And I know you know that as listeners, but we better shake the brain dead out of their stupor. Charlotte, we've only got a few minutes left. You've already graciously been interviewed for 2 hours on video by my crew. We'll be getting that on PrisonPlanet.tv in the new year for the viewers there, and then to the whole world after that point. And then in an upcoming film, we're going to condense all these interviews down. But I'm going to put on screen again a screenshot of the PDF, The Death of Free Will, Part 1, brand new, just put out last week, exclusively at Infowars.com. And just God bless you for your work. But in closing, I guess you're saying the solution is being aware of this brazen takeover and not letting them bring in regional government.
Well, I am, Alex. What I want to say is what we're looking at now is the merger of the United States and the Soviet Union. Stop thinking in terms of the Soviet Union being dead. Soviet Union means all the socialist countries in the world that are communist. And this is the merger that Norman Dodd was told by the head of the Ford Foundation had to be carried out. And he gave
this is all on record. And I had members. I mean, in fact, I'm going to hold you over a little bit to finish because I'm going to interrupt now and add this. Folks, she's not just making this up. Everything is in her book, and I've already talked to other historians and folks that were involved in those Senate and House committees where they openly said they were going to merge us, and now I've talked to members of the European Union Parliament, and in their own words, they call it the new Soviet, and it's incredible. Go ahead.
Well, yes. I mean, they've got to know. I knew this would eventually happen, but this is the merger that Gaither told Dodd. He said, we get our instructions from the White House, and those instructions are to bring about a merger, use our money to change America so we'll be comfortably merged with the Soviet Union. Now, it's not Soviet Union. We're the rest of the communist countries in this world and socialist countries. But they had to get the regional system in first. It's going in here. Hopefully we can get our governor.
No, that's the threat fusion centers.
It's a regional system. Now, what I want people to do is, because I can't read this whole article, Google Bangor Daily News. And the article title is Report Calls for Reshaping Augusta. Report calls for reshaping Augusta. That's the state capital. Google that. And what you say, just substitute your state capital's name. That's what's happening in every single state. The regionalization, the change, the switch. We've had two tracks, the Constitution and regional government for many years. Now the total switch of the tracks has been made. So this is communism. And the schools are going to be doing it through the reinventing education thing. That's the Pavlov method that denies free will or God. So this is it, folks. I'm sorry to have to. I hope I'm wrong.
Well, Charlotte,
I hope I'm wrong. I tell you one
you're not
thing.
wrong, Charlotte. We have all the documents.
If I'm wrong, I will give everybody $100 who's listening.
I don't think you have that much money. I know you might have a lot, but...
I don't have much money, but I know that I'm not wrong.
But, Charlotte, we don't even need to know if you're wrong or right. They admit the threat fusion centers, the 10 governors, where they ignore the other states, and Obama appoints 10 governors under FEMA. I mean, this is all happening. They admit this is going on. I mean, it's all, but they're accelerating their program right now. What do you think of the TSA and the telescreens with Homeland Security announcements going on the street corners, the shopping malls?
I know. Alex, it's just awful. And let me say right now, I want to thank you and all your people down there in Austin and these wonderful guys who've been with me this morning. As long as we have people like this, and I think C.S. Lewis would agree, you know, as long as all of us believe in what is right, even if everything that's wrong happens, it's not the end, because good will always prevail. Ultimately it will. But that doesn't mean that these Americans can continue to sit on their dust, as they have been doing. Maybe they'll all jump on board now and try to help get out of this mess. You got to work with your public school teachers, the ones that are still left. And by the way, you'll be surprised. They're going to agree with you when you tell them that you don't like this charter school and school-to-work agenda, and you don't like merit pay. You're going to get a lot of teachers on your side.
Charlotte?
They're the only ones to go to, because the conservatives are the major part of the problem.
Okay, we got to go to break. I'm going to come back for a few more minutes and explain this paradigm, what's happening here. We'll be right back on the other side, briefly.
We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, this is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about the delicious, easy-to-fix, and very storable foods from eFoodsDirect.com. I've told you for years that eFoods Direct has the best storable food on the planet. Now it's that time of year again, and their holiday special is here. They have 2 holiday price packs for you to put into your reserves for a secure future or to share with others. The first is a 6-month bulk supply in 10 cans. And the second is a 5-week supply of quick and easy-to-fix meals, including delicious bakery items shipped in heavy tote bags. Now for